Usually my job is to break these trucks, but this is just a feature of it.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to an early first look mod showcase of 82 Square Studios TLX 3500 series. You can see here on the left in blue, we've got more of like a work truck setup with dualies, and then of course on the back we've got more of a weekend warrior fun truck monster thing with some big old mud tires. It's an absolutely beautiful truck. I know you guys have been curious about it. You want to see it. I want to see it. And today I'm going to let you guys see it. This is still with Giants. We're not really sure what's going on with it right now. All David's gotten back is testing completed. If you're curious, yes, this is for all platforms, PC, Mac, PlayStation, and Xbox players alike for Farming Simulator 19. So let's jump right in and let's get one of these customized. Firstly, we need to find one. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into brands and we're going to go to the very top. 82s. Here is where we're going to find, the TLX 2020, its attachments, things like that. Plus this 82 Squares TLX 3500 Crew Cab. This is what the whole mod is based off of. We also have two beds as well. We'll be going over both of those. This is 480 horsepower, 120 liters of fuel, and 93 mile per hour max speed. If you put those big wheels on it, you try and take a turn at a 93 miles an hour, well, you're going to crash. Don't do that. Let's take a look at some customization options here. So starting off with the rim color. In here, we've got everything, literally everything that you guys are used to seeing. So you have your stainless steel, your dark steel, aluminum, chrome polished. We also have two different options for chrome, the copper and the blackout. So if you guys have been using the special editions with the TLX Phoenix series, you should be very, very familiar with these. Today, we're just sticking with stainless steel. Main color, again, stuff you're used to seeing here. We also have the ruby red as our primary. I know a lot of people are going to go with that. We also have the Phoenix colors in here as well. Yeah, Phoenix blue. Today, we're going to go ruby red aged. We're going to go with that. Design color, this is going to be a slot around the bottom. So you can see right there, that's going to change colors. And if you want it to match the front, you can do a few different things. Of course, we can change up a couple things with the front, but I think just to kind of show you what's going on with this, let's go with Chromer Bectioner. Yes, chrome around the bottom. It's going to be a little interesting, but I'll explain. Wheel setups, we have a bunch. Stock, work wheels, sport wheels, all-terrain, off-road beadlocks 1 and beadlock 2, off-road winter tires, yeah, mud terrain, let's go, and then some chunky swamp master. So let's start here, because quite a few of these are going to be very familiar if you guys have been used to playing with the TLX 2020. So we'll set up standard, Nokian, twin wheels, twin wheel Nokian, and back to standard. In work wheels, we have a standard here. We have a wide tire. So these wides are not actually a wide tire, but a wide axle. Kind of gives you a little bit more purchase on the road. This bad boy right here is going to require another fender as well. But don't worry, he's got you covered with those fenders. And if you want to go with duals, of course, you got to put these on there as well. Then sport wheels. You guys are familiar with these. We got standard, Nokian tires, twins, and the twins with a dock kit as well. All-terrain. These are very popular with the 2020, and they are back. You got the beadlocks, and you got the sporties with the beadlocks. All good there. Off-road, same story here. You got them all. If you're ready to go rocking and rolling off-road, go with those. And of course, beadlocks, you got these as well. In your regulars, your sports, your dues, everything. Beadlock 2, exactly the same setup. Wide, sport, wide, twins there as well. And of course, you got your off-road wheels here as well. Absolutely awesome addition, especially if you guys are in the snow. You want those setups because you get a lot of traction. Then we get some chunkers. We get into the fun territory with some mud terrain tires. Yes, sir. In the muds, we've got a mud. We got a beadlock on there. Twins with beadlock, and regular. And then same thing with the Swamp Master, which I think is going to be everybody's most favorite, mine included. Swamp Masters. Put some beadlocks on there, and then rock a dual or beadlocks there as well. Here's the thing about duals versus singles, especially with these massive wheels on here. If you want to go off-roading and you want to go have fun, put these on. Just go have fun. Enjoy yourself. However, if you are wanting to pull something, if you're wanting to do some hauling, you need to put duals on the back. You need to make this a dually. If you do not make this a dually, you're going to be bouncing around because the singles are made for having fun and driving off-road and doing stuff like this. The duals, these are actually meant for doing work. Now, special editions. This is where we're going to get into why we put chrome on the side of the truck. So you got standard, you've got your light colored metal, and then you got special editions on here. So you got the black bell, the copperhead, and these silver bullets. So now we got chrome all the way around. Very cool. Front bumper. You have a standard front bumper. You've got your off-road setup right there. You got your off-road 1, off-road 2, off-road 3, off-road 4. Oh, yeah. And extreme. Oh, yes. And then, of course, you could do that to match your special edition color or design color, or you can have this match your main color as well. So if you guys would like to go for more of a red there instead of chrome, which chrome seems a little silly, you can do that if you wish. Choose whatever you like through here. You're good to go. I'm actually going to be choosing, I believe it's the 4. Yes, 4, because you can see this comes out way further than the fender does. Why is that? Well, we'll explain. Lighting, standard. You've got spotlights on the front, kind of like those yellow spotlights, something like that. Or you go with an LED light as well. Both are very bright. We're going to go with spotlights today. Fenders, here's what I was talking about. Standard, thin, yawn counter +1, wide. So you can get those to come out to there. You've also got your thin main or wide main, something like that, or your design color. So you can make those match. So let's say for some reason I did not have the design here. Maybe I got the design as orange, which is a little odd, but it is what it is. Those fenders are going to do the chrome fectioner, which we've done the silver bullet, or your design, or they'll do your main color. So you can kind of choose however you like through there. Honestly, I think we're going to do like this. This is starting to kind of look like one of those trucks on Grand Theft Auto. Love it. Extras, we got standard. Side steps. You got a snorkel. You got a roof rack. Oh, yeah. Or you could do any combination of any of those. So rock and roll. Those are going to be in your design color, by the way, or not design color. These are going to be in your special editions. That's what color those are going to be. Attachers. Only got one. So if you take a look at this, standard or front plow. So the front plow is going to be found in the TLX update. So make sure you guys have the TLX 2020 emblem. This is interesting. So make sure you guys pay attention because you may miss this. So starting off, standard. Nothing. Normal truck. All good. Then a TLX. Now you might be able to see this. You might not. But when I change this, the TLX changes just ever so slightly. That's going to glow whenever the lights are on. On top of that, if we do 3500 here on the side, you see there's a 3500 with the El Toro. This right here is going to outline the 3500 whenever you go in and set it. So, or you turn it on. So you turn it on and then there'll be like the 3, 5 and both zeros at the same time. It's really cool. Or you can do both. I'm going to do both. Design for the engine, 7.3 liter V8 diesel, or you could do a supercharged 6.2 liter V8. Ooh, 480 horsepower or 620 horsepower. Decisions. Hey, we're getting close here. Headlights, you got standard headlights, and then you got some colors. So you want to do blue, how about red, possibly green, orange, which we're going to go with, purple, or standard. Choose whatever you like through there. We are going to put orange on there. And lastly, mirrors, standard or wide mirrors. Because of how big this thing is, we're going to go with wide. Also, I'm going to change my wheel setup here. We're going to go with a mud twin wheel, and I'll explain why. Once we've got our truck, then we need to choose between our beds. Now, of course, we have a standard truck bed. This is going to be really similar to the truck, so once you get through customization on the truck, go here, kaboom, right there. Set this, so choose whatever you like. Main color on the other one, we did Ruby Red Age, so we're gonna do that here. And then design color, we did one of the oranges, I'm not sure. So design, oh yeah, right through there. Options, standard, rack with LED bar. one thing very, very important, if you want an LED bar on the top, this is what you go with. Now we can put lights up here, but not an LED bar. So if you want the LED bar, go with that version. Then we have roll bar 1, roll bar 2, back to standard again. For today's sake, we're gonna go with this version right here, roll bar number 1. I'll explain. Special editions. Standard, metallized, black bell, copperhead, silver bullet. We're going with silver bullet because that's what we chose. Lighting, check that out. Not our light bar, but you got lights. So you got the Hella style as well as the LED style. We'll stick with the Hella style right through there. Fenders, small, twins, and then you have your copper, and you got everything through here. Kaboom, kaboom, good and good. Let's set that there. Then bumper, oh yeah. What are we gonna go through here? It's on the back. So it's chrome right now. You can do off-road with that. You could also do it with your main color and your design color. I can't remember which one we put on the front, so we're just gonna do design. And then emblem, standard, El Toro and El Toro Glow. Now we want the El Toro Glow because I want that El Toro logo to glow. Yeah, exactly. So there's that, but we've got one more setup. What we're gonna do is we're gonna back out of here and we wanna go down to 82's attachments. In here, we're gonna find this, the TLX 3500 flatbed, baby, oh yeah. This has some of the same customization that we're used to seeing. So we go in here, main color, we could change this up to that rubble red, or you can simply change that down to our orange. Both those are a little bit tacky, I think, for what we're doing, so we're gonna stick with the orange because that's tacky. Special editions, we have standard. You guys know what's coming here. Metallized, black bell, copperhead, and silver bullet. Oh yeah, we're going silver bullet. Lighting, standard, emergency bar. Yes, this is the only version, at least right now, that has an emergency bar. So you want that, spotlights, LEDs, or not. Stick with the emergency bar. Fenders, we got twins or not. Since we got twin wheels on this, we'll stick with that. And side rails. You can put those on there if you wish to. Very cool. And then we have an option. Now, this is neat because you got standard and you got service rack. Now, as far as I can tell, this does not add any fuel or anything like that. So it's purely for the looks of it. I've got a version on here with it, so we're going to go one without. Boom. So here is what the TLX looks like, or the 3500 looks like, with your work wheels, with the extended service bed on the back, and then we've got 82's logistics. I love this thing. This is a 20-foot. And then we've got the massive, the big one on the top. Yes, we do. But if we make our way over here, now we've got this version, which is a little bit different. We've got some extra beds on here. Beds do go a little bit close together. That's all right. We'll move that. Let's jump in here. I know you want to hear it. And I know you want to see the 3500 logo light up on the side too. So let's turn on the game volume. Let's let you listen to it. That's what I'm talking about right there. That is what I'm talking about. You got all kinds of lights. So we've got our orange outline right there, orange headlights, which is real crazy. Plus you got your light bar and so on. Let's pull forward. And then we are going to back into the first bed. Now, with duals, do be careful. You got to get this lined up just perfectly. You'll get it to right here. Hook it up. There you go. She's pretty. That's gorgeous. I'm down with that. So there's that. And of course, your rear lights work now too. But I don't know if that's the version I want to go with here. Maybe I want to go with this version right here with the work bed on the back. Back up to that. Hook up. Doesn't look awful. Color combination, maybe a little bit much, but it is what it is. You've got everything. Plus, you got your LED work bar up there. The emergency bar. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Absolutely wonderful, beautiful, epic, epic, epic setup. Man, I know you guys want to see the interior, so let's poke around in here as well. Of course, you've got a very, very beautiful setup in here. Nice and chromed out, super elegant, mega, mega fancy as well. Nothing on the roof, so nothing through there. Kind of peek around towards the back seat. Got anything going on back there? Nothing too crazy through there. We'll go ahead and come back around here. You can see the full dashboard. Lights up whenever you've got that. You can also turn lights on, things like that. everything's working perfectly. Your RPMs are good. Your your miles per hour is good. When you cut your lights on, you got lights in here. All is well. Now, this is one of those things I was telling you about. Don't gun it and then turn it, because you're going to have a bad time. A2 Studio has set this up just like it would be in real life. So if you've got a truck similar to this and you're going 100 miles an hour and you suddenly decide to turn to the left, it's going to be a little bit shaky. So just be careful driving. Please. Please be careful driving this. I'm sure you want to take a look at the TLX 2020 and the 3500 side by side. So let's do that real quick. Here you go. David has said that the 2020, of course, one of the most successful mods on ModHub of all time. But I'm going to add a little bit of wordage on my own. The 3500 is going to smoke it. Yeah. You had a good run there, buddy. You can see that the 3500, a little bit taller. It's a little bit wider, just a little bit. And if we come around here, it's just a little bit longer as well. So just a little bit bigger all the way around. Of course, the TLX 2020, it is based on a little bit smaller trucks, maybe a Wrangler or a Toyota Hilux, something a little bit smaller. As to where the 3500, well, it is definitely based on a full-size pickup truck. And boy, does it show. Another really cool thing, and we can get kind of down in here, just like the TLX, but more so, everything works. So you've got a center differential going to a front and rear diff, which is really neat, and everything shows as well. So I might be able to show you guys this. Give me just a second. Let me, maybe if I stop throwing stuff around, you know what? Let's just go to this one over here. We're going to jump in here. I'm going to detach the back, and I want to show you guys all of this running and working together. So you might be able to see the coming off of the transmission going into the center diff right there running. And then from the center diff to the front and rear diffs, everything goes the way it should. Go forward, goes that way, goes backwards, goes that way. Just another thing that's like, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Just channel your inner Ryan George there. Wow, 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 wow. Perfect. Again, awesome, beautiful. I think the only thing left to do is maybe take this one and do a little bit of off-roading. Yeah? Let's go ahead and take our straps. We'll unhook those. Boom. Now we have free reign. Let's... Gosh, we're all the way up here, ain't we? Let's turn it on. Let's see. Let's go ahead and cut on our red headlights. Let's back off of here. No need to do this legitimately when we could just do that. Yeah. If we come around here, normally most people would use like bells, stuff like that. I don't really want to build anything. I just want to show you that this will quite literally go wherever you want it to. You can push against stuff. You can rock and roll, run into things. Let's see if we can get this to do this. There we go. Yep, that's not normal, is it? Not even a little bit. This is what this version of the truck is made for. It is made to do crazy stuff, to go up super sharp inclines, and to do some pretty insane things. You guys probably saw at the beginning of the video, this is where I was at the beginning of the video, and you can, if you take your time, ooh, slipped off there, there we go. You can position yourself right there, and if I come around, you can see how much we've got here. We're on the ground. We have 4 wheels on the ground. Well, all right, so we have 3 wheels on the ground and 1 on a post, but I mean, that's... How ridiculous is that? That's crazy. And you see this rock face right here? Pretty straight up and down for the most part, right? Well, if we can get up here. I'm barely even pushing it. I'm not even gunning it. It just looks like it goes, LOL, I got this, homie. It goes straight up. This one right here, right in front of us. Yeah. No one in the right mind would do this. But I did it, and it worked just fine. So, This is not only a mega capable machine, it's also a pretty insane machine as well. You can, yep. Well, that's just what I do, isn't it? The unfortunate part is it's kind of hard to break this. And one of the great things is it loves to be on its wheels, even when it's not. So it will plop right there, right on its wheels again, and be totally fine. It wants you to push it. It wants to be done in crazy ways and go over these crazy bumps and stuff. Go a little slow because it's not like in real life where it's going to just, magically work every time. You're going to hit some bumps here, and every once in a while it may get a little stuck. That's okay. You know what? Just have some fun with it. You're not going to be flying, going crazy off-roading in real life anyway, so don't do it in the game, and you'll be just fine. But this will pretty much do whatever you want it to do. And I love that so much. This thing's incredible. Oops, I almost forgot to take the thumbnail. Hang on, let's just show you guys. Let me put this thing. It just doesn't care, does it? Bloop. There you go. And for anybody who's like, you're using the off-road mod or anything like that, we'll turn this on, and I'm gonna jump back in here real quick. You can see down there at the very bottom, I've got open diffs. Yep. It wasn't even four-wheel locked. I would be scared to see what this thing can do at four-wheel drive lock. But I get even more scared at the end of these videos because that means we're all done. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, get subscribed, join the GoHam fam. Notifications on, turn the things, do the dots and the boops and the beeps. Make sure that you check out 82 Square Studio. I'm gonna leave him linked in the description below as well as in the first pinned comment. Go check him out and show him some love and tell him we want the attachments. We want the TLX attachments. One thing that this truck does not have is the TLX attachments from the 2020. They will not work together, and I would love to see all of those. So go tell him we want them. Also, I don't know when we're gonna see this, by the way. It seems like we're close, right? This may come out tomorrow, may come out Friday. I don't know when this is gonna be released because there's no release dates for mods, but I would love to see this soon, and I know you guys would as well. So here's to hoping, and let me know, how are you gonna customize this? Man, it's beautiful. I hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you guys later. Peace.